So today we'll complete our previous lesson about how to solve radical equation or equation containing roots. You know that at the beginning you must what? You must isolate the parts containing the roots or the brackets which has a power like this bracket. Okay, and you know that if the power is a fraction like this, that means we can what? We can change it to what? Change it to a root. So we will start solve this equation by isolating this bracket by taking 2 to the other side. So it will be 2y plus 6 raised to power 1 over what? 1 over 4 equals 2. Now I wanted to remove this power. We remove the powers, guys, by what? By raising the equation by the reciprocal of this power. So the whole equation should be raised to what? Raised to what is the reciprocal of 1 over 4? It is 4 over 1 or what? 4. So the equation, all the equation must raise to power what? Must raise to power 4. So it will be like this. This is the left-hand side. 2y plus 6 power 1 over 4 or raised to power what? Raised to power 4 equals, on the right hand side we have 2 and we will raise it to power what? Power 4. So the equation now raised to power what? Power 4. If we have two power like this, 4 and 1 over 4, so we'll multiply them to make them what? To make them one power. To make them one power. So 4 multiplied by 1 over 4, so the answer will be 1. If you multiply a number by its reciprocal, so the answer will be 1. That's why I raise the power to the reciprocal of what? The reciprocal of the fraction. So the bracket now will be like this, 2y plus what? Plus 6 raised to power 1. So no need to write it and no need to write the bracket itself. So it will be like this, 2y plus what? Plus 6. And this power will cancel each other. In the right hand side, we have 2 power 4, which is what? Which is 60. We'll solve this equation normally. And we'll take 6 to the other side. So 2y equals 16 minus 6 will be 10. Divide both sides by 2. So y will be equals what? Will be equals 5. And remember, guys, when we deal with a radical equation, you must check your solution. So in a draft here, you may get answer, but it doesn't satisfy what? You will find out that that answer or that solution that doesn't satisfy the original equation, this equation, okay? So I'll substitute by y equals 5 in the original equation, so it will be like this. 2 multiplied by 5, it will be 10 plus 6 minus what? Minus 6. So this is what, guys? This is the left-hand side. This is raised to power 1 over 4. 10 plus 6 will be 16. 16 raised to power what? 1 over 4. And I did a mistake here. This number is what? Is 2, not 6. So here is 2. 16 raised to power 1 over 4, it will be 2. 2 minus 2 equals what? Equals 0, which is what? The right-hand side. So the solution satisfies what? Satisfies the equation, so it is accepted. So the solution for this equation is what? Is 5, like this. The next one, also we have what? We have a fourth root. A fourth what? Fourth root. So as you know, we must starting by what? By isolating the root. So this is the fourth root of 2n plus 6 minus 6 equals what? Equals 0. So I'm starting by taking 6 to the other side. The remaining will be 3. Then fourth root 2n plus 6 equals what? Equals 6. Then we will divide the equation by what? Divide by 3 and divide by 3 to isolate what? The radical part. So it will be fourth root 6 divided by 3, it will be what? Will be 2. So 2n plus 6 and equals to. Now we wanted to remove the radical part by erasing the equation to what? What is the index of the root, guys? The index of the root is 4. So we raise the equation to what? Both sides of the equation to power 4. So it will be like this. Fourth root of 2n plus 6 and raised to power 4 equals to, also raised to power what? Power 4. Okay, so the power and the root will be eliminate each other. So the fourth power and the root, fourth root will be eliminated together. So the remaining will be 2n plus 6 equals what? Equals 16. So take this to the other side. It gives me the same answer. So n equals what? Equals 5, guys. Okay, this one like this one, the previous one. No, they are different. They are not the same. Okay, guys. So the answer will be what? Will be 5. Now I wanted to check what? I wanted to check my solution if it is what? Satisfies the original one or not. So let's check it. So the left hand side, I replace n by what? By 5. So 2 by 5. It will be what, guys? It will be 10 plus 6, so it will be 3. Fourth root of 16 minus 6. So the fourth root of 16 is 2. 2 multiplied by 3, it will be 6 minus 6. So the answer will be what? Will be 0, which is what? The right hand side. So the solution what? Satisfy the original equation. This means the solution is n equals what? N equals 5. So any question, guys, about this part? Any question? Okay. Now from this point, we will what, guys? We will solve inequality. Solve what? Inequality containing what? Containing square root. So it is a very important, guys, if we deal with a square root. If we deal with what? A square root. We have a condition. We have what? A condition. So we will solve two kind of inequality. The first one is the original inequality given in the question itself, which is what? 3 plus root of 5x minus 10 less than or equals what? 8. And the second inequality, which we should create it, which is what? The value under the root must be positive. So this value, 5x minus 10, must be greater than or equals what? 0. Must be what? Greater than or equals 0. So if, when we're dealing with what? When we're dealing with inequality, square root containing a square root, so you should what? You should take the expression inside the root and make it what? Make it greater than or equal to 0 and solve this to what? To inequality. Let's start by solving the original one. So we deal with it like we dealt with the equation. So we'll take 3 to the other side. So it will be cubed root square root of x, 5x minus 10, less than or equals 8 minus what? Minus 3 will be what? Will be 5. Now square both sides to remove what? To get rid of the power of the root. So it will be 5x minus 10 less than or equals to 5 power 2, which is what, guys? 25. Will be what? 25. Let's solve the inequality. So take this to the other side. So 5x less than or equals 30 what? 35. Divide both sides by 5, so x will be less than or equals what? 7. This is the first part. The second part, we will solve this equation also. We'll take 10 to the other side, so it will be 5x greater than or equals 10. Divide both sides by 5, so 5, so x will be so x will be greater than or equals 10 divided by 5 will be what? It will be 2. So now we have two equations, guys. x should be greater than or equals to and less than or equals what or equals 5. We will write them as a one equation like this. So the value of x must be greater than or equals to, but at the same time less than or equals what or equals 7 like this. So this is the solution. All values starting from 2 to 7 satisfy what? Satisfy this what? Satisfy this inequality. Satisfy this what? Inequality. You can choose any number between them and check it. You will find what? You will find true. So any question about this part? Okay. The solution, guys, written as interval. The solution written as what? Interval. So the solution will be the interval 2 and 7. When we write an interval, we write the start, the smaller number, the greater number. If the inequality sign has equal, so we will write the bracket like this. So that means 2 included in the solution, 2 included in the solution, and 7 also included, so I write it like this. But what if I write it like this? 2x 7. So the sign next to 7 doesn't has what? Has equal. That means starting from 2, but before what? 7. All numbers less than 7, but 7 itself is excluded. So we wanted to exclude it. How to exclude it? By changing the way of writing the bracket. So it will be like this. 2 is included and 7 excluded. We write the bracket like this. So that means 7 is what? Is excluded. So starting from 2 to what? To all number less than what? Less than 7. But 7 itself is what? Is excluded. Any question, guys? Okay, the second one, we'll solve this inequality. So root 2x plus 2 plus 1 greater than or equals 5. So this is the original equation. And I told you, next to it, you must create another inequality. We will take this part, the expression, inside the square root and make it, this expression should be always greater than or equals 0. It must be 0 or a positive number. It can't be equals negative what? Negative number. So we'll solve this inequality by isolating the root. So we'll take 1 to the other side. So it will be negative 1. So the remaining will be the root 2x plus 5 plus 2 greater than or equals 4. Square both sides. That means 2x plus 2 greater than or equals 16. Take 2 to the other side. So 2x will be 16 minus 2, it will be 14. Divided by 2, so x will be greater than or equals what? 7. So what about this one? Take 2 to the other side, so it will be 2x greater than or equals negative 1, negative 2. Divided the equation by 2, so x will be greater than or equals what? Negative 1. So the value of x, guys, you must connect between them. Value is greater than or equals negative 1, but and also this one is greater than, okay? Both of them are greater than, guys. So how to connect it between them? So let me show you in a number line. So we have negative 1. So we wanna all number greater than or equals negative 1. All of this number is what considered a solution. Okay, and negative 1 with us. Also, all number greater than what? Greater than 7. You will notice that, guys, this is 7. You will notice that this part is included inside this inequality, inside this what? This shading. That means we wanna, guys, what? We wanna to check this. We wanted to check this part from negative 1 and 7. If this number satisfies the solution, This number satisfies the solution. So let me pick a number between -1 and 7, 0, for example. If we put 0 here, so it will be what, guys? It will be 0 plus root 2 plus 1. Okay. So it will be root 2 plus 1 greater than or equal 7. That means this part is not what, guys, is not satisfy the solution. Any number in this region not satisfying what the solution. So what is the solution now, guys? The solution is what is the common part between the two shaded region. Whereas they are common in what part, guys? They are common from what? From 7 to what? To infinity. So this part is what is the solution. Satisfy what? Satisfy the inequality. That means the solution is what is x greater than or equals 7. X greater than or equals what? 7. This is the common what? The common part between them. Okay, guys? So we can write it this one, we can write it as an inequality, as an interval. So it will be starting from 7 to infinity. From 7 to what? Infinity. 7 is included because its sign has what? Has equals. Infinity is always excluded. So we write the bracket like this. So this is what, guys? This is the solution set. Any question, guys? Any question? So we always, guys, what if you wanted to what find the solution, draw what to try to what draw the solution on a number line and take the common what, take the common region. So look for the common region starting from where and end where. So it's the common region starting from 7 and end at infinity. So this is the solution, guys. The common what? The common part. Any question, guys? Any question? يا شباب مفهوم كده ولا لا؟ Okay, let's try the second one. I want one of you to solve this one with me. So we will solve this one. Root 4x minus 4 and -2 plus 4. One of you solve this one with me. Hands up, or I pick one of you. Hands up. ايه يا شباب، محدش عايز يحل ولا ايه؟ اختار انا يعني؟ اختار انا. يلا حجازي.
Yes, Mr.
يا
Okay.
وانا.
So we will drag the -2 and put it right there with the 4.
Wait a minute. I told you you must what? You must create another inequality from the original one. What is the second inequality you should solve it?
So, Mr., do you want me to make a new inequality of the old?
Let me show you, Muhammad. So any inequality. So before you start solve the original one, you must take the expression inside the root and form a new inequality by it. Remember that we deal with a square root, and a square is sensitive for what? Sensitive negative number. So because this inequality will be accepted in one condition, under one condition, the expression under the root must be greater than or equal 0. That means positive or 0. So you must what? Create what? Another inequality, which is?
Okay, Mr. 4x.
Yeah, 4x minus
negative 4, yeah.
Yeah, it should be greater than or equals what?
0. So I will drag the -4 to the 0, so it should be positive 4.
4x greater than or equals 4, then
over 4. So x is equal to 1.
1. So this is the solution of what? the first part. So this inequality, guys, will be what will be accepted for all values that make x greater than or equals what 1, because if any number less than 1, any number less than 1 will make this expression negative, and the value will not be accepted, give you what give you a negative value. Okay, because of this, you must what? You must take this condition also with you. Now let's solve the original inequality. Yeah, Muhammad.
Yes. So drag the 2, it will be 6. So
Okay.
4x negative 4
Less than
is
what?
less than 6.
Okay.
So I will put power 2, the 2 in the both side
So
square.
power 2. So it
Yeah,
will,
it will be 4x negative 4.
yeah, the power will eliminate the root for x minus 4 less than,
36.
okay, solve it.
Okay, I will drag the 4.
Mhm.
So it will be 40. So x is equal to 10.
Less, not equal, less than what? Less
Yeah,
than 10.
less than 10.
Now, guys, we have what? We have two solution, and I wanted to what to pick the common region between them. So I'll draw a number line like this, write the smaller number, which is what 1 here, and a circle above 1. So I wanna all number greater than or equals 1. So this number is greater than, all number to the right of 1 is greater than 1 is greater than 1. And 1 with us, we will shade it because we have what? We have equal sign. And the second number, we will be put it down here, so 10. And we wanna, the value of x what, guys? The value of x is less than 10. Less than what? Less than 10. So it will be, we will watch it to the left what of, so where is the common region, Muhammad?
From 1 to 10, Mr.
Very good. So the common region starting from 1 to what? To 10. So this is the solution, guys. Solution will be all number between 1 and 1 starting from 1 to 10. So the solution will be what, guys? X greater than or equals 1, but less than 10. So this is my solution. If I want to write it as interval, so 1, comma 10. 1 will be included because it has a equal sign, so 1 is included. 10 is excluded, so 10 was not with us because we have here the value less than 10, but 10 itself it will not what include. So I draw the parentheses like this. So this is what, guys, the solution. This is my what solution. Understand this, guys? Okay. This one, guys. Saud.
Yes, Mister.
يلا حل يا اسد.
Okay, so we're gonna move.
What is the second inequality, Saud?
2x.
Y asked. I'm sorry, this is Y, not X. Sorry. Y. And here 2Y.
Yes, 2y plus 1
Yeah.
greater than
Or equals.
or equal to 0.
So let's start by solve this one. Yeah, go ahead.
So we move the 1, so it's gonna be 2y.
So, okay, we'll solve this one. So, okay, 2Y greater than or equals -1.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go back right there. Oh no, we're still not done. We have to divide by 2.
Yeah, so divided by 2, divided by 2. So y will be greater than or equals -1 over 2. So the value of y must be greater than -1 over 2 to make this expression work, or to make this expression as positive. So this is the second inequality we solved. So we want to solve this one. Yes, so
So we move the 6.
So it will be.
So it's gonna be square root, yeah,
Mhm.
2y plus 1 greater than -3.
-3. That's right, guys, or something wrong here? We have negative guys there on this side. We
Oh
have
yes,
we have negative guys. So we will
Put
was
the negative.
yeah. So we need to divide it by -1 to what to erase the sign. And remember, guys, when we deal with inequality, if you divide by a negative number, so you must flip the sign of the inequality. So I'll divide it by -1. So we divide now by a negative number. That means this sign must be flipped. It must be what? Flipped. So it will be like this. 2y plus 1 greater than 3, like this. We cancel 0. A negative was negative, so it will be 3 over 1 will be 3. So because when we are multiplying or dividing by a positive number, the sign of the inequality must be what? Must be flipped. If it is headed to the right, make it what? To the left. Okay, so it complete.
okay. So now we're gonna take the 1 out.
No,
So
we
it's gonna,
wanted to remove. No, we wanted to remove the power, the root.
okay. So we use roots.
How to remove the root?
Power 2, right?
Yeah, power 2.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 2y
2y plus 1.
plus 1. Yeah. 6. Nine.
No,
9.
9. Okay, now we will gonna to solve this one. 2y greater than, yes, 9 minus 1.
8.
8, then divided by 2, and 2 is a positive, guys. Be careful with this. Again, when we're dividing or multiplying by a negative number in equality, you must flip what? Flip the sign if it is negative. But if it is positive, like this case, so not change, so divided by 2, divided by what? 2. So y greater than 4.
4.
Okay, now let's represent these two solutions and take what? Take the common part. The first one is negative half. So negative what? Negative half greater than negative half or equals negative half. So it will be like this. And the second one starting from 4 and also greater than, so we will shade to what? To the right of it. And 4 is not shaded because we don't have equal sign here. So we'll leave this circle unshaded. Okay, where is the common part, Saud? Starting from where?
Starting from
Common part.
from 4
Yeah, from here to what?
to infinity.
To infinity. So the solution is what in this part? That means x greater than what? Greater than 4, y, not x. So this is the solution, guys. The solution is y greater than what, guys? Greater than 4, or as interval from 4 to infinity. And I made a mistake here, which is what? The bracket. It is not like this because 4 is excluded. We want the value greater than 4, but 4 not what? Not included. So the bracket will be like this from 4 to what? To infinity. Okay, guys, any question about this part?